Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, you know what? Lately, I have been going back to some games that got away from me over the years. And boy, we took a look at Enter the Gungeon. Now, I had played that one before. I was kind of scanning through the Game Pass library, and that one popped up, and I said, hey, that looks fun. Let's dive in. But this one, I'm going to admit something to you right now. I had never played the original Risk of Rain. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's true. Never have. And so I said, boy, you know what? Risk of Rain Returns. That's been out for a minute. Let's give that a try. And I got in here, and I loved it immediately. So now, you're going to get to see it. Now, I'm going to tell you, I am still absolutely learning, but I feel pretty good about what I've been able to glean so far. When I started playing this, I thought maybe something was wrong because I couldn't aim up. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't aim. And turns out the game is built where you just aim left and right. Just horizontally. Can't shoot upwards. And I thought, well, that's interesting. I never would have guessed that. I like how that guy can walk across, but this goat cannot. It doesn't seem very fair, does it? I do want this upgrade. I feel like we've fought for this now. I have two powers that are on a cooldown. We've got kind of a super shot. Now let's grab this. What did we get for our time? Life savings, gain gold over time. Oh, that's nice. That's good for us. So we've got this super shot that we can pop off, and then we've also got this machine gun. As you saw from the character select screen, there are so many characters. We are going to level up over time as well. But then speaking of time, in the top right corner there, as time goes on, things are going to get harder and harder. We also have a fancy, very fancy roll. Yeah, so you see the jellyfish guy coming in, right? I saw him for the first time and I said, why can't I shoot him? Why can't I aim towards him? And so I actually looked it up, and it's a thing. Horizontal aiming only. Very interesting. So here's the plan. We're going to shoot stuff today in a game that is just wonderful. And I think we're going to have a good time doing it. We're probably going to drink some coffee sporadically, for me at least. Summon imps holding a reward, or let's see, buy item. That's going to be health related. All right, let's hold off on that. I am assuming that's just going to grant us some health. Hey, imps. Okay, what did you have that was helpful? A red whip. Move fast out of combat. Oh, cool. All right. Five alive, get them. All right, well, we're going to. That's the plan. Drone repair kit. Repair and empower all active drones. Okay. Perfect. Isn't that piggy bank really nice? I'm a big fan of that. All right. You know what? Let's go back over there. I mean, the goal is definitely to optimize on time, because that difficulty is growing. Just like in Risk of Rain 2, which I did play a lot of that. In fact, that was a mainstay for a little bit. And then it got to the point where one of my buddies was just sick of not being able to find the portal. Which is a thing, you know? That does happen, that is a thing. In some of the areas, it's harder to do than others, let's say. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? This is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. Oh, geez. He got away. Okay, but I think we got the thing. What is this? Monster log, tiny imp. Huh. All right. No, I think they would have been holding something better than that. That looks like maybe a health upgrade over here. Can we figure out our way over there? The goat is not great at jumping yet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Healing. Increased health regen. Oh, we like that. Okay. Yeah, so he stopped wanting to play. And then, you know, I think we played for a little bit longer. We had gotten to the point where we opened up all the different characters to choose from. We had a great time with it. But I had just never gotten to the original. You know, I had seen it in action. It always looked fun to me. But it just kind of was the one that got away. Oh, hey, there's the portal right there. Uh-huh. Okay, so we know where that is, which is good. Look at this. Let's grab this. Repair gunner drone. Oh, nice. All right. You know what? I think we could have done that with... No. I was going to say with the equipment, but I think that was a drone laying on the ground. We would have needed a drone first. But now if something happens, we do have the equipment that'll allow us to repair it, I believe. I believe that's the case. All right. A lot of monster logs happening. Perfect. Okay. Tiny Keeper's secret. Falling to low stops time. All right, let's keep going here. We got a ton of do-re-mi. Jeez. All right. Come on, one time. We're not winning a lot of these. Increases attack speed. All right, I like that. Looks like this altar is done. All right, now I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Cheers to you out there. If you're having a good time, do me a favor, hit that like button. It'll help more people see this video and not necessarily learn about the game, probably learn about it and say, well, gosh, Goat, where you been, you know? This has been an awesome game for a while. What do you mean you've never played it? I know, but you know what? We're rectifying that now. Let's come down here, actually, and do some exploring. Okay. You know, we never did grab this stuff. I'm interested in this. Let's see what this is. Mysterious Vial, increased health regen. Cool. All right, we are officially being told to find the teleporter at this point, which, great news. We already know where it is. I actually did some research. Do we want to do the imp thing again? Let's try it. All right, so far so good. We got one more. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh! Oh, imp. Okay, all right, fine. All right, let's do it. We're ready. Bring it. Wandering Vagrant. The Gentle Protector. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. That seems like a lie. See, the challenge is we get slowed down when we fire our gun. All right. It's getting a little wild out here. Ooh, okay. A little bit of a time stop there. Oh, no. Close. Yeah, but no cigar. So, yes, we are going to try again. And I'm going to go with this same character. Now, through the power and glory of rogue action, we're going to get a brand new looking zone. We love procedural generation, don't we? Okay. I don't know what I could have done differently there. I suppose it's probably a lot of things, as is typical. I think maybe this time I want to do an even better job of grabbing power-ups along the way. So here's an altar. Oh, it's the imps again. All right, well, are they going to go down? Oh, goodness gracious. All right, well. Hey, we got him that time. All right, heal on use. Okay, so we've got a healing item that's on a recharge now. And I'm imagining that we should find another altar. So I'm looking around. It is a banging soundtrack, isn't it? Big fan. All right, so we got something over here. And what do we have over here? Well, we can't afford it yet, but we can afford this. Chance to deal double damage, like that. Not bad at all. Now here's the question. Can we make this? Can I make this jump? All right. Let's see what we got here. Offer a chance of rewards. Right. Okay, but not that time. I actually opened up an achievement for losing the dice roll on the reward 3 times in a row. Yeah. Not one that I wanted to do. Not one that I wanted to win. Okay, we are going to need more coins, folks. I wanted to stay relatively close to that altar. I love that the coins float as far as they do as well. That double damage thing is triggering frequently, it looks like. All right, let's go and see if we can unlock something nice. I almost totally biffed on that cliff. Come on, there we go. What do we got? Increased health regen, all right. Wonderful. All right. That was nice with that back and forth shot. All right. We'll definitely have a ton more gold at this point. And that is not the teleporter per se. Actually not sure what that is, so we're gonna check that out. Head stompers hurt enemies by falling. Okay. We had something similar last time, didn't we? More increased health regen. All right. Invite the challenge of the mountain. Sure. What could go wrong? Okay. Oh, hey, we found the teleporter. So that's good. In fact, I think we could... Well, I think you can kind of fire that off whenever you want. But maybe what we want to do this time is build up a little bit more capability to ensure that we're ready for it. I mean, maybe that's what I could have done better last time, was preparing a little bit more. Maybe I was underpowered. I know, hard to imagine, right? Okay. So... here's a question. Where was the nearest altar? Alright, we're gonna go back to the one that we were buying from frequently. Awesome. Take a sip here too. Hey, I found the altar. I do think this would be a wonderful game to play multiplayer. It does have that function. Wow. No drops, huh? I feel a little bit ripped off. Let's see what we net out cash-wise. It's a double-edged sword with the difficulty, right? Because you want to have more of those encounters. Oh, boy. Well, that landing definitely damaged that guy. That was kind of neat. Oh, I like that. Holy smokes. Alright, let's grab this gold. And then let's make our way back up. And good news. We got this little guy over here. It's too bad that lifter didn't blast us all the way up to the top. That would have been nice. Okay, we got something. Let's see what we're adding to the arsenal. Monster Tooth. Heal after kills. Well, that's definitely going to be necessary right now. Okay, so let's get a little bit of health back. We have moved into medium difficulty. And I'm going to begin making my way back towards the teleporter here. All right. Oops. All right, got the level up though. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off our item that gives us health back as well. That's got about a 40-second cooldown on it, doesn't it? Oh, the magma worm, is that it? Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, don't worry, it's just the magma worm. Boy, we are getting annihilated. Holy cow. Hey, did you know Risk of Rain is challenging? It's a challenging video game. Come back soon. Well, we'll be back. This is definitely one of those one more run type of games. What I would like to do here is take a look at the unlockables. So I think these are mostly things that we're unlocking that we can look forward to finding, right, in future runs. Not necessarily permanent progression type items. And that tracks with the second game as well. Why don't we try this other character? The Huntress is extremely proficient at kiting, running and firing while remaining unhurt. Remember that Laser Glaive does the highest damage on the last bounce. Blink can be used to reposition or re-aim abilities, and Cluster Bomb can take out grouped up enemies at range. Okay, that sounds cool. Oh, so there are locked abilities. That is interesting. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, let's try it. Okay, so that's her normal shot. That is probably the thing that bounces around. And then we've got, well, we've got that thing too. Let's open this container. Okay. Safeguard lantern. Drop a lantern that fears and damages for 8 seconds. Is that what that said? Oh, I like that. All right, her abilities look pretty cool. Is it the teleporter already? No, that's something interesting. Problem is we can't get up there just yet. All right, we'll figure. Maybe. I was gonna say maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe we won't. Huh. All right, so she doesn't like the hard landings, it seems. What do we got here? Releases a bloom of thwibs. All right, that sounds interesting. Oh, yeah, that looks very, very good. Okay, I'm excited about that. Don't make me release the thwibs. Oh, we already have that, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see it, but we already have it. Okay. Smart shopper. Enemies drop extra gold. Oh, cool. All right. Well, that'll certainly help. Bustling fungus. Heal quickly when standing still for 2 seconds. All right. Oh, let's pop that guy open. Well, the bouncing effect from enemy to enemy is really nice on that that skill. You almost got to wait for them to group up a little bit on that that exploded shot. A little bit like that. Okay, so let's go find another altar where we can spend some do-re-mi. At least that's the plan, right? I do have the view zoomed out a little bit. Some of you that have played the game prior probably noticed that right away. Drop a war banner on level up, or I missed what that said. Is there a way to see what we got? There is. On level up or activating the teleporter, giving you great strength. Okay. All right. Well, I like that we can fight over here and spend money all in the same place. That's nice. Yeah, plenty of room to move around in battle. Alright, let's go check things out over here. Attack faster at lower health. Ooh. What was this? Guardian's Heart. Gang a shield. Recharges outside of danger. Alright. Oh, I figured we were going to get damaged there from that fall. Okay, what do we got here? Deal bonus damage to healthy monsters. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's go over here. Outstanding. What do we have up there? Is that the portal I saw? Yep. Okay. Well, we're not ready for that yet. At least I don't think we are. Maybe we are? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Are we ready? The game's even asking, are you ready? You know, I'm thinking there is probably other stuff that we could do out here, right? There's a drone for us. That's nice. Ooh, another drone. Nice. Okay. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This is the run, right? Is that what you were thinking? Dang it, we went splat. All right, let's go over here and over here, and boy, is there gonna be something nice? Okay, maybe there is. Let's not fall after all of that. Oh, it's imps. Okay, well that worked out. Oh, another war banner. All right. Increase attack speed. I don't hate that. Now, I would have done that again, but we've exhausted the imp action. All right, so I think we're ready for the teleporter. In fact, I don't know why we dropped that. Oh, that did not feel great. All right, we're gonna want to grab some health back before we launch the teleporter process, I'm thinking. But I do think we should probably do this. It's time, folks. Let's do it. Oh. All right, his health is falling rather fast. This is looking good. I'm not used to this. Not used to this feeling. Oh, wow. Gang an extra jump. Nice. All right. Oh, we gotta stay alive for a little bit longer here. That shouldn't be too big a problem. Now look, I'm feeling parched, but I'm not gonna take a sip right now. That would not be a great idea for us. Okay, I know, I recognize that. Boy, I hope we bring our cash into the next round with us. We've got 2 of those flags active right now. This is great. It's like a Venn diagram of power. You know about those Venn diagrams. All right, end of teleporter time with 0 enemies on the map. Teleport to the next level. Let's do it. Here we go. Sky Meadow, Field of Sprites. Okay, indeed. Well, let's kick things off with a handy-dandy jump. And if you were hoping that the money was going to come with us to the next zone, like me, well, looks like the game had other plans for us. Can you tell this is the first time I've won a zone successfully? Yeah, it's true. I can't remember how Risk of Rain 2 treated that. I mean, that's the one I have played. And it's been a while is the thing. But I'm imagining it does something similar, where it converts the coins to experience. It looked like that's what it was doing. All right, well. Large chest, nice. Ukulele, and his music was electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, right? That's required. It's required to say. All right, so I think our shooting got a little bit more shocky, right? Oh boy, look at this now. A little concerning. Okay. I think I'd like to go down, but this is, yeah. Okay. I was hoping the jumper was going to jump us a little bit higher. Will-o'-the-wisp, chance to detonate enemies on kill. Okay. Used to really like a Magic the Gathering card called Will of the Wisp. It was great. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's just double check the ukulele there. Okay. So it's not going to tell us exactly what it does, but if I remember right, I think it makes your shots electric. I think that's what it did in the second game. Let's go with a weird-looking one. Enemies drop chunks of healing meat. Well, as long as it's skirt steak, right? Alright, I would like to go and find another altar. As we are... Oh, man, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, you're not surprised to see it. Right? The chunks of beef are really fantastic, say that. But now we really do have to go. Sorry, guys. We'll see you soon, I'm sure. Okay. Right, 2 jumps. Okay. Well, this looks interesting, doesn't it? Repair missile drone. Perfect. Yeah, now we're playing with power, folks. We're not messing around anymore. So that's going to have something to do with damage for us. Barbed wire hurts nearby enemies. Oh, okay, so we've found the garlic. If you missed my aura-based attacks video, that was fun. We looked at all the different versions of garlic we've gotten over the years in other video games. Starting with things like Mega Man's Leaf Shield. It was a fun one. All right. Yeah, if you like the nostalgia and those types of takes, you'll enjoy that one. All right, do we think this is something that we can interact with, or just some nice-looking art? I think maybe we can do something over here? No. Okay. Turns out no. Just a nice-looking glowing egg. And I was hopeful. Wow, I mean, I do feel like we have amassed a certain type of power. All right, let's head back this way. Since we have jumped into hard mode here. Oh my. Yeah, I mean, we're chewing through these guys at a good clip. I'm feeling pretty good about that. And there's our teleporter. All right. Oh, it's the portal imp. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. You die in a hilarious pose. Pass a shrine 4 times in a row. Snake Eyes unlocked. This item will now drop. Okay. And a teleporter timer with 0 enemies on the map. Photon jetpack unlocked. Well, that's what we needed to get some of those items. Hermit's Scarf unlocked. Okay. All right. Cool. Folks, this is Risk of Rain Returns, and this is one of those games that just kind of got away from me. But, gosh, you know, I was telling my buddy last night, where would we be without wish lists and backlogs? He just got through Dredge and had a wonderful time with it. And I said, you know, that's another example of one of these games that just got away. Where would we be without backlogs, folks? All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this again sometime soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, they're the best. And you're the best. I really appreciate the support. This community is awesome. And do me a favor, have a great rest of your day. And let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this game or just simply hit the like button. That helps let me know also. All right, you take care out there. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.